Let's try to do the YouTube one again. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on, but it just kept spinning. But there it is. Okay, I see the settings, analytics, stream health. Okay. Stream is healthy. Yeah, well, you said that like at 6:03. All right. All right, let's unpop this out. And this is actually going to help that I can see this here. Okay, let me pop out my chat one more time. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. We're good now. Yeah, I knew something was up when it just was sitting there and spinning and saying preparing stream, even though clearly, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so Kel, yes, since I'm talking to you, since you're here, since I know you're here, I'm going to be doing some upcycling projects tonight. I've got a couple things I want to try and a couple of things that I know that are going to work that I want to get accomplished, and hopefully some things that I can put up in my Etsy store and or my Depop and or my website. So, you know, trying to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But yeah. All right. So, one thing I got to remember is to not lock my phone when I set it down. Like that's kind of an automatic response is like, "Oh, I'm setting my phone down over here, so let me lock it." No, my chat is going to be right here. So, I'm just going to sit it down gently while I get other things going on. And I'm probably going to have to like, all right. Sorry for the stream delay. It should be up now. Thanks for patience. See? All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, oh, wait, does that, oh, I didn't know that the chat was gonna do both YouTube and Twitch. Oh, shit, okay. Well, that's kind of neat. Huh. Okay, well, that actually might help me out a lot. Oh, I'm fancy. Yeah, no. So let me tell you what happened though. Before I started the stream, I logged into my Streamlabs account, not the Streamlabs bot, which I did log into it, but I gotta update it because it's like way outdated. But I logged into like my Streamlabs account on my computer, which I haven't in like 2 years. And yeah, so now I've got oh, that's neat. So the ads are on YouTube, and then, okay, so then people can see what's going on. Yay. Yay. And yeah, like I said, I got the viewer counts too. Yay. It's like I've actually known what I'm doing while I'm streaming. Imagine that. Okay. Well, the one thing though that is different is I'm not using my audio in my headset because it is garbage compared to this. So I have a little pack over here on my, I got a little pack. See, that's another thing that makes me fancy. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna start talking and put this back on my thing. If it'll go. There we go. All right. Cool. All right. Yay. And Oh man, and that's also a way that I can look at it on my phone. So if I see somebody talk, oh hell yeah. Can you go land? Can we go landscape? No? No? How about clear display? Play in background? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can I make you bigger? No? Okay. Okay, it's all good. I can still just turn around and see. All right, now I'm ready to go. We are going to, like I said, we're going to do some upcycling. We're going to do some easy upcycling with some things that I have laid out here. And I have a little project that I've been wanting to try for a long time. I think that this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. And then once we get going with that, and if that goes like really, really quickly, then I'll pull out some other sort of random craft that I've been either hem-hawing on or, yeah, so let's get into it. So before I do that, I'm gonna make this small and put my camera like here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then y'all can see my table and the chat and all that. All right. Fun. Yay. All right. So, first off, I've been on a t-shirt kick lately because, I mean, there's like a billion t-shirts in the world. And yeah, if you can like add a little extra something to them to make people be like, oh yeah, I want to get this, then why don't we do that? So what I have is I've got a lovely Tina shirt. I actually cut the sides off of this long ago, and I was gonna add like a flannel shirt to it, but I think I'm gonna do like a poncho style, which is also what I'm gonna do on this Notorious B.I.G. shirt. Is I'm going to be adding this scarf that I got at the thrift store. This was also from the thrift store, and this was from the thrift store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, cut it in half, and I'm going to add it to the sides and just kind of make a flowy top. So that is my plan right now. You know what? I'm going to try to, maybe I can like, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. All right, so we've got this shirt, and let's see what else we can pull out of the stash over here. We got, let's see, we've got, oh, not these. These are not the ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this was the other shirt that I was going to pull out. Actually put it in like a little project bag with some other shirts. So I got this ghost face shirt. Slay all day. You like that? Slay all day. And I've got these other shirts that I was going to add to it to make another type of poncho shirt. All these different colors and fabrics. I thought that they would go really well with this. So that's a little bit more complicated. So we'll get to that in a minute. We'll keep things easy at first. Easy peasy. Okay. Yeah, and I'm probably going to be standing up more on this stream, so I'll be moving around Moving around just a little bit more. Okay, so we'll just start with this one. Okay, so to make this poncho style shirt, again, this is going to be super easy. The base shirt is a size large. What I like to do is I like to utilize as much of the shirt as I can. So I'm going to cut off the side, and I'm going to cut off all the way the sleeve, all the way to the bottom. Now, one thing I do want to check, though, before I do that, and I think it's long enough, but I just want to make sure that my scarf is long enough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just take my ruler. I'm going to take my big ruler. And I'm just going to cut the sides off. Yeah, okay. All right, y'all can still see. Yeah, I cannot believe that that is working, honestly. I was very, very surprised that that chat was going to be combined like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the sides of this shirt. I'm going to feel where that sleeve is on the back, and then I'm going to use this as a template to cut off the other side so that it's kind of even. And then we're going to add the scarf, and then we might do a little tack thing under the arms. We'll see, but yeah. But yeah, I did a YouTube video for something similar to this not too long ago. Actually, I think it was the last video I posted. But it was a little bit more complicated than this, but it was the same concept. Yeah, we'll just take this and use this over here as the template to cut a size. That's approximately the same distance here. And yes, I know, y'all, I know that I need to get another rotary cutter blade, okay? I know. But these things are expensive, okay? They make sharpeners. Oh, that was what I was going to order last night. Was a rotary blade sharpener because I was going to try it. Well. I think the online stores still exist, you know, like later on in the day, so I'll look at that later. Okay. All right, so now we've got our shirt. We've got our sleeves cut off. Everybody can see? Yeah, we can see. Oh, yeah, we fancy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to take our scarf. Again, this was a thrifted scarf. Let's see. It had the, I was going to say the chemical makeup of it, not the chemical. The fiber content of it. So on this, it says that it's 70% pashmina and 30% silk. So it has some nice flowiness to it. I'll show y'all. See? Nice and flowy. And it may not look like it in the camera, but the color of this scarf is almost identical to like the dark gray bits in here. So the idea on this is I'm going to cut this in half and I'm going to add it to the side so that it's going to look like this. Just like that. And honestly, even if I don't do anything else with it, like literally that's all you got to do to make like a poncho type shirt. All right. And if you know anything about me and my sewing personality, is that I don't really measure anything. It's mainly just like vibes. I mean, I'll get it like kind of even, but it's not going to be perfect. Not at all. But yeah, I really like this fringe that's on the bottom. It's really nice. Let me see though. Is that on both sides? Okay, it is. For some reason I thought it was just on one side. I was like, that'd be weird. I'm gonna lay this. Okay, so the thing about it is that since it is kind of swishy and silky, it does not want to like, I'm gonna keep arranging it like all night long. There we go. Okay, so if I line this up on my mat, it is about 28 inches. So I'm going to cut it right at 14. And I'm not going to obsess about it either being even. Didn't I just say that I wasn't going to be perfect? And then here I am messing with the damn thing. Okay. All right, 14 inches. Ooh, that did not cut. Okay, that did not cut very well at all. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Oh no, I've made a big mistake. Oh God. Oh, okay. Okay. It felt worse than it was. It felt like everything was about to start fraying, honestly. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But I do know that I need to get this on my serger as quickly as I can because I'm sure the fiber content of that does not like being released. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the serger out, and we're gonna take care of it ASAP. Now, if you don't have a serger and you want to do the same thing, you can do the same thing. All you need is a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch, and you are good to go. Okay. All right, so here's our shirt. Here's our main shirt. There we go. Yeah, here's our main shirt. And what I like to do is I like to start at the sleeve at the top, at the fold, and then do my seam from there and then kind of go down. So yeah, this edge is about to fray up like crazy if I don't get this sewn. That's the only thing about these fabrics that are like so delicate, I guess. I'm not used to delicate fabrics. I am a quilter at my core. All right, I'm not doing an exposed seam on this one. I'm gonna be sewing them right sides together. So like I said, I'm gonna start at this seam. This is the shoulder seam. I'm gonna start here and then I'm gonna clip everything and then I will sew it down right sides together. So let's see. Right sides together. And the sides are going to end up being a little bit longer than the shirt, and I believe that I am okay with that. I could trim it. I could trim it to where that scarf is the same length as the shirt, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Time to do a little sewing. I think I'm just gonna sew. I was gonna start at the bottom and then start, but I think I'm just gonna start from the shoulder. And then just go down it from there, because every time I touch this, I just see another fiber coming off. All right, where's my pedal? There it is. Oof. I probably have to come back through with a straight stitch. Like I said, there's some fabrics that I just really don't even like to work with. Satin is one of them. I hate satin because it's just like little bitty just fibers everywhere and it's just very annoying. This is almost equally as annoying. The fibers aren't as small, but literally every time I touch it, I feel like that it's just unraveling. Ooh, I should not have pulled that. Okay, case in point, don't pull at the end of the seam. All right, duly noted. All right, we're gonna go down the other side now. Very, very carefully, very carefully. You know, that is, though, a neat thing about upcycling. If it's something that you've never worked with before, you definitely learn some tips and tricks of things to do and not do. Okay, that went way better than the other one. Okay. Okay. All right. So here's where we at. Here's where we at. Okay. Here's where we at. All right, so we got one side done. Main shirt. And then we've got one side. And there is the seam. Yeah, it looks nice, huh? Yeah. All right, so, oh, and here's what it looks on the length. This is the front and the back. And we got the fringe going, so. All right, so now let's do the other side. And we're gonna do the same method. We're gonna start at the top being the shoulder seam, and then work our way down. All right, so let's find our shoulder seam. And we're gonna mark that with a little clippy clip. And this is going to be the outside. That's the inside. All right, so we're gonna do right sides together. And clip that to the shoulder seam. Very good. Very good. We're gonna make sure that everything looks right. Okay, it does. Don't touch the scarf too much or else it's gonna go everywhere. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. There we go. No? I'm gonna fiddle with this. Okay, stay. Just like that. There we go. Okay, close enough. Jeez. Oh. My goodness. And you know, I could clip and pin this together if I wanted to before I started sewing, but do we do that around here? No, we don't. And we're not gonna do that, so. Why does that thing keep bouncing around? It's weird. Oh well. Okay, we don't want to sew too many layers together. Okay. Yeah. See, I would figure out how to like actually do the fabric how I want it to do, like at the very last seam that I'm about to do. So that's how it works, right? Your first one is always going to be shaky. The second one's a little bit better. And then by the fourth one, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, we'll see. See, I mean, look at that. Doesn't get much easier than that, y'all. Does not get much easier than an upcycle like that. Look at that. And if I wanted to like cut the neck open, I could do that. Like if I wanted to cut the neck open and I wanted to like do like an exposed seam or something, or even if I wanted to cut it wider and like hem it or do some sort of like, you know, hem, like a rolled hem or bias tape or something, we could do that as well. Are we gonna just try this on over the shirt that I have? Well, probably not that great with my headset on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, see? See? Bam. Bam, look at that. Flowy, comfortable. And what I've been doing with my tops recently is I've been putting like a little stitch under the arm just to give it a little bit of shape. But you don't have to. I mean, this can also work. Like if you had like a shirt underneath it, like a little undershirt, then this is it. This is it. Like I said, it don't get much easier than that, so. All right. Let me try to take this off and not knock into the microphone too bad. All right, we're gonna just put it on the dress form. Oh yeah. And it's even got the little like tag. I know y'all can't really see it from here, but even the little tag that shows the fiber content is actually showing on the outside, which I was hoping that that's what would happen. But yeah, no, that's, yeah. I love that. All right, again. Again. Let's see. So, like I said, I have this shirt with Tina Belcher on it. And I don't know if you can read that, but it says, smart, strong, and sensual. Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't know, well, I feel bad for you, son. So my only thing with this shirt, and why is this frozen? Hello? May I help you? Why did you shut off? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. All right, so let's deactivate that. Okay, yeah, I have no idea why it just froze and just decided to turn off. Are we back? Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. That's how live streaming goes. Sometimes you just have tech issues for no reason. Okay, anyway. What I was saying was, and we're going to move this out of the way. So with the Tina shirt, the one thing that I've been having issues with and why I haven't upcycled it previous to now is finding either material or finding like a flannel shirt that actually goes along with this blue and yellow, because yeah, I mean, you gotta like specifically try to be finding something that's blue and yellow. But I think that I might have something that will work. You know, I'm tempted to use these rainbow unicorns. I know that doesn't even tie in with the blue and yellow at all, but I mean, I just like rainbows. Y'all should know this by now. But I have this like pile of stuff that I like upcycled like when I first was starting my journey that I want to like turn into other stuff. Oh, that actually goes along with this. What shirt is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Dang, you might have to go back in the pile. I got this shirt recently at a yard sale, but I just don't think that that's going to be the combination that I want. I actually haven't found any scarves besides just that one scarf that I just used. Yeah. That's the only one that I really just like, I don't know, it spoke to me. And normally y'all know that I like to use a bunch of like bright colors, and I usually use stuff that's just like black out. Like even this shirt that I'm wearing, like this was something that I upcycled recently. Just 2X shirts or extra large shirts, just split them down the middle and made a mega shirt. But yeah, I just have such a hard time finding something for this shirt. Oh yeah, I can point at it right there. That shirt. So I may have to come back to it yet again. If I don't figure out something to do with it soon, then it may turn into like just a patch. I could put it on like a denim jacket or something. So, but we're gonna put it up for now. Okay. All right, in the meantime, I think I'm going to switch gears to that project that I was talking about with one of my skirts that I have been wanting to try for a long time, and I just haven't done it. But tonight is a good night to try. So let's get everything back rearranged. Phone over here. We're going to move the serger out of the way. We'll come back to that in a minute. Put the phone here. Okay, so this here, some of y'all that have been here for a while probably recognize this skirt, and you may not recognize this skirt. But there was a point in time a couple years ago, I got a shit ton of fabric from a coworker. And I really didn't know what to do with all of it. So I was like, I'm going to make a bunch of circle skirts, or I'm going to make a bunch of skirts. Well, yeah, most of them are still in my possession to this day. But this one in particular, I don't think will ever sell to anybody. So I want to take this skirt and I want to make this into like some super wide leg pants. Now, what I'm thinking is, now one thing too I do have to take into account, this has pockets in it. I did add pockets to it. So I need to take that into account. But what, in my brain, what I'm thinking, all I need to do is I need to go oh, I bet this was like one of my little first patterns that I wrote. Oh, it is. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, yeah, so essentially what I need to do is like my pockets are on the sides. I say that. Where are they? I hid them so well. I hid them from myself. All right, let's put clips. Y'all know I like to put clips in everything. All right, so there's one side with the pocket. And where's the other side? Here? Here, okay. All right. There we go. That way okay, much better. So in my brain, what I'm thinking that I need to do with this is I can fold this in half, line things up. You know, that seam is there. That pocket is there. And this pocket is here. So let's line up the pockets. I don't know why I'm trying to do this like in the air. When I have a table that I can just do it on right here. Yeah. Okay. Pocket. Pocket. Yeah, this is how I know that this is one of my first things, because I look at the construction of it and I'm like, man, I really thought I was doing something. And if I were to do it now, I'd be like, okay, let me do this, and this better. But that's all about, that's how the process goes, right? Okay, so my side seams are pretty much even. So in my brain, what I think that I should do is just take this in the middle, and I should find the center point, sew it together with a gap, and then split it. So basically what I'm going to do is like sew and then do like a curve, although that's probably not going to give enough. But if they're wide leg, but you still got to have like inseam and stuff. See, this is one of those projects that I've never tried before, and this is just me theory crafting and just thinking that maybe it would work, but I'm not exactly sure if it will. Hey, and it worked on the chat. That is freaking sweet. What is going on, Scrappy Crafter? Welcome to the party. How you doing tonight? You doing good? Yeah, I'm standing up. See, I'm like moving around, standing up. I got my microphone here. So, what's up? Oh yeah, you got the Yeah. See, I got my Twitch, or I've got my chat on my screen, and I have my viewer count so that you can see when the other people are talking, and you can see your stuff on screen. So, are you doing awesome? Well, that is good. I love to see it. Yeah, so what we're working on tonight, I'll show you. We actually have one project that we already did. You can see it right here on my dress form. Here, I'll get it for you. We just did a super easy poncho style shirt. Hold on. Let me twist it back around there. Yep. Okay, so this was the first project of the evening. We just took a t-shirt and added a scarf to the sleeves for like a poncho type of shirt. Super easy. I didn't even tack the sides or do a seam down the side. Some of us are twisty. Yeah, some of us are twisty. That is correct. But yeah, so we just did something simple to start out with. So that was super easy. And I've got it on the dress form, so I'm going to put it back just to keep it out of the way. Cute staying flat. Yeah. I'm so glad I got that chat to work. I was pleasantly surprised when it's got like both chats integrated into one. I thought that that was a feature that I was going to have to pay for. But apparently not. Apparently not. So yeah, so that's what we got going on first. And now what I was talking about was figuring out how to take my circle skirt, which I'm going to try to not just undo like the 5 minutes of organizing that I did. is I want to take this skirt, which is not a big deal. This is well, actually, I don't know if this one, yeah, this is a circle skirt that I made, one of my first makes. I'm going to make these into pants, like wide leg pants. And I was just thinking about how I wanted to do that. So that is what I have going on. Well, there's something I'd never thought I would say. Listen, I don't think anybody in the history of ever thought that they would say the word stank flap. But yeah, that's my world. So welcome to my world. welcome to my world. So yeah, so what I was saying was I think that I can just take this and sew like a curved seam, not a curved seam, but just like a U-shaped seam in the middle, and make these into pants. Now I feel like that I'm gonna put them on and they're gonna look really weird in the crotch area. But you know what? I think that I just really want to try it and see what happens. Especially after the word cute. You're right. You're right. Especially stank flap and cute. You never think about those words in the same sentence. Oh, wow. Yeah, where in your Thursday evening escapades did you ever think that those words would be in the same phrase? Yeah. So I completely understand. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Sort of like MC Hammer or no tight. Yes. So yeah, essentially that, you're right. You're right. Yeah, like MC Hammer pants. But yeah, no cinching, no tightness around the ankle. I guess it'd be kind of like palazzo pants. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, those like super wide leg pants that they kind of look like a skirt. But yeah, the same concept is what I'm going for. So, you know, I could just try it and like with a random piece of fabric that I have, but what's the fun in that? I mean, this is something that I made. I know it's just something random that I tried, and if it doesn't work, I can always just make it into something else. That's the joy of upcycling, and that's what I love about it. So we're just gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna put some pins on how I think that it should go. And yeah, I can also, if it doesn't work, I can also just seam rip it. Seam rippers are also a thing. Now, one thing I am wondering about is how did I sew this? Did I not put these pockets on evenly? I guess not. Yeah, I should probably be measuring something, but again, why would I do that? Is that flowy enough? It looks a little stiff. That's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. This is pretty much like quilting cotton. So yeah, it's not nearly as flowy as like this silk and pashmina scarf. Yeah, so like the drape is definitely not, again, I don't know. Yeah, so I like to just try things. All right, let me get a measuring tool out. I'll just measure it. Fine. All right. We're gonna measure all the way around the bottom of the skirt and just see what kind of what kind of measurement we got. Let's clip it to here. You know, this kind of reminds me of like quilters that have like their good fabric and they're waiting for that perfect project to use their good fabric on. I've definitely been in that situation before. I've been working my damnedest to get out of that mentality and just be like, listen, I can always get fabric. How many destashing groups are there on freaking Facebook? About 1 billion of them. So I can always get fabric. And I also know people. There's also thrift stores that exist. So I'm just getting better about just like use it. Use the fabric. All right, so that was 60 inches where my clip was. $60 inches plus 49. Okay. All right. All right, so then we're gonna come back through. Oh shoot, I forgot. Some of us are twisty. I love that. Okay. All right. We're coming back down to where our middle should be. What is that? Was that 84 and a half? $60, 24 and a half. Okay, so this double clip right here is going to be our center point. It's going to be our center point. It's an experiment. Yes, exactly. It is an experiment. All right. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I need to do half of that. Stupid. Stupid. Math. Listen, let me tell you all about math, though. One of my majors in my first time in college was going to be mathematics, okay? And even to this day, my mom thinks that I'm some sort of math guru. I'm really not, like, at all. But, yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, how did I even put that in? I don't know how I got 84. 54. Okay, 54 was supposed to be our center, not 84. Again. I blame the stream. That's what I'm gonna blame for me miscalculating my math. Yeah, that looks more about where it should be. Yeah. Okay, now the double clips are going to be the center point. And now as far as how far up to go, I'm going to make my little shape. All right, let's do this. We're going to measure my waist to like around my butt to see how far down. We're going to go about 17 inches. Math. Almost missed you, but I'm here now. Well, hello, Kim. Welcome to experimentation with one of my old upcycled skirts. So we're going to turn them into pants. And now I'm measuring around my butt to see what measurement I need to go around and down on these pants. And this probably won't work. I'm just going to let y'all know this probably will not, but I'm just going to roll with it anyway. We're going to go 17 inches. From the waistband. But yeah, Kim, how you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well on this Thursday evening, afternoon, or whatever time that it might be in your neck of the woods. Of course, here it's 7:15 p.m. So, but yeah, I hope that you're doing well. And I am glad that you were able to join us. And we got the chat on the screen tonight. We're upgrading. You know, we were doing upgrades, so I'm just trying to get back into the groove. I used to have so many bells and whistles going back when I would stream consistently, but yeah, it's just a process to get back into it. So, but yeah, I hope that you're doing well. All right, I'm using my chalk. And I'm going to use a pen to mark that. And then, yeah, like I was saying earlier, what I'm going to do, and all I'm going to do, is I'm just going to take my center marks here, and I'm going to make like a stitch. That's basically like a U shape. A small U shape. And then I'm going to do a U shape, and then I'm going to cut it apart. And then I'm going to see what it feels like. I'm going to see if it may not even translate as pants. It may translate as just a weird looking skirt, but we'll see. Where is my pen? Okay. Now, okay, so I should probably be doing this like, you know, fabric in with the right sides together. No, we're already started now. Yeah, I don't think this is going to do anything that I think it's going to do. 5 p.m. here in Phoenix. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Okay, you can't really see it on that side, but I'll show y'all what I just did. So right here is the stitch that I made. Right there, you can kind of see it. Yeah, so instead of as U-shaped, I just made like it's basically a seam that looks like this. And now I'm going to cut between it. All right, so that's one side of the inside, and that's the other side. And this is the crotch, the middle area. So maybe you can pleat them in a, oh yeah. Yeah, I could definitely try that. Yeah, I could try that. All right, I'm going to try these on. I'm going to try these on. Okay. Give me like 2 seconds. Now, why did it clear out the chat? I didn't want it to do that. Oh, well. Okay. All right, here's the reveal. I have to be a little bit awkward, okay? So, this is what it looks like on the front. Actually, this actually turned out better than I thought. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah, so this is the back. Twirl. Okay, let me let me get my chair out of the way so that I don't knock it over. Okay, I actually love these. Yeah, I actually love these. Like, I really don't know what I thought was gonna happen. Might do a little bit something in the back there, but yeah, no, this is actually not bad. Just from doing just one random seam. Okay, and I still got my pockets. Still got my pockets. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Okay, see, that's how, all right, so we're just gonna wear these the rest of the stream because I don't feel like putting those other ones back on. Yeah, no, this is actually excellent. I can definitely see improvements, but overall, That's what I thought in my brain that it was going to be, but see, just do the experiment. Just do the experiment. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah. See? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, that was something that took way less time than I thought that it was going to take. But, yeah, no, I absolutely love this. Okay. All right. Now I got to figure out something else to do. Hey, focus. There you go. All right. Yeah. Oh, I can go back to that shirt packet that I was showing y'all with Ghostface. That's what I can do. Yeah. Yeah, my project bag. Yeah, we can do that. Cute and a lot easier than traditional pants. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is like something that is easy to do, especially with something that I've already got. And like I could totally, like, I know that they're like wacky looking, but I mean I would wear these somewhere. Like, I don't care. You know, I'm in that over 40 club, or the We Do Not Care club. I don't know if y'all know about that, but the We Do Not Care club, I saw it on TikTok like last year, or it might have even been during the pandemic, but yeah, the We Do Not Care club, you get to a certain age and it's literally like, we don't care what you have to say. I'm going to do what I want to do, you know? So, yeah. I am a member. Yes. Scrappy Craft is like, yep, I'm a member. I'm definitely a member. I am absolutely a member of that club. Yeah, so that's pretty epic. I love it. Dang. I'm so glad that y'all came along with that journey with me, even though I really had no idea. And yeah, I mean, like, dang. That's exciting. Okay, so in addition to the poncho shirt that I did earlier, I also showing about a like patchwork style poncho shirt that I want to do with this one. Hold on, let me get my chat back up. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so what I was gonna do was use this as like the main shirt, and then use these other shirts as the sleeves, because I mean these are all just like this is like off of something that I got at the bin store, but it's very just flowy. These are some scraps from something that I upcycled, another item that I upcycled recently. These are like the pieces that were left, but I just felt like all of these colors kind of go along with this color scheme. This was a shirt that I bought from a friend of mine who was doing some spring cleaning, and she was like, here, I'll sell you all the shirts for cheap. And get the shirts for like $20. And then she threw in a bunch of extra shirts, and I was like, oh my God, you didn't have to do all that. And she was like, get rid of this stuff for me. So I told her that I would make her proud. So I've got some pink. Got pink to go with pink. I've got this to go along with all of that. You know, this blue doesn't exactly match, but it works. And then this to go with the highlights. And then this shirt, I'm almost not wanting to cut this shirt up. I don't know what it is about it. Like, it's not even like anything fancy. It's a Fashion Nova shirt that I got at the thrift store, probably from the bins. It does feel nice, and it fits me normally. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this like pattern without using this shirt and see if I have enough with just this, because I think that I will, and then I can save this shirt for something else. What do y'all think? It just, the only reason why is just because it's so soft. You know, I don't think yeah, okay. I always have an issue with shirts with my arms. I'm just a big armed girl. Like, I have to like haul stuff around at work, and you know, it's not all flab. I'm kind of strong. But yeah, shirts are usually tight in the arms for me, and that's something that I like look out for. But this one actually has plenty of arm room, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to save this one. 58 and definitely so far into the club. I don't wear foundation garments except for at work. Oh yeah, well see, like I work in manufacturing, so I've worked in manufacturing for like over 10 years, like in different fields. And so like I work in like, you know, manufacturing plants and shops and operate machinery and things like that, you know, like engineering stuff. And so I've never really been able to like be cute at work. I mean, you know, of course, if there's like an event or something like that, or if I'm traveling, I can. But like on a day-to-day basis, it's usually t-shirts and comfortable pants, like cargo pants or something like that, because I'm gonna get dirty. I'm gonna have to, you know, do some sort of machine stuff. So yeah, but it's okay. Well, hello, Patch 16, or wait, Patch 165. Sorry, I was looking at the numbers a little bit fast there, but welcome to the party here on Twitch. I got you on the chat here, got you in the Twitch chat. Yeah, I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, so if you see, you know, different names in the chat, that's what's going on. But yeah, welcome to the party. We're doing a little bit of upcycling here, and but yeah, so that's why I can't, whenever I can like get cute is kind of neat. It's like if I'm going out or going to somebody's like party or whatever. A lot of the times if I'm going to like a close friend's house, it'll just be pajamas, because again, this goes back to that we do not care club. You can call me Patch. All right, cool. I got you. Well, like I said, welcome to the party, Patch. Like I said, we party Patch. I like the alliteration on that. It's pretty good. Yeah, so we have a shirt here. We've done a poncho style shirt here, was our first project. And then I took a skirt and turned it into pants, which is what I'm wearing now. And now we're on to our little project here, taking some more scrap fabrics, all of this, and turning it into another patchwork style shirt. So yeah, how am I doing? Hey, fantastic. I'm happy to get back into this streaming type of field. I used to stream a whole lot back in the day. I say back in the day, it's like 6 years ago. But I had started streaming like before all of the craziness of the world happened, like in 2020. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. And yeah, so this is my second stream this week, which I know may not sound like a lot, but after it's been almost like a year since I've streamed, I feel like that's progress. You know, we talked about that on the stream on Tuesday, is that progress. We're not perfectionists over here. We are very much just little steps towards a goal. So, but yeah, so I'm doing all right so far. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same type of shirt as this. Although it's not going to be as easy, because I'm just going to have to make my sides with some of this, piecing it together. Just a little bit more steps, but not too complicated. So, but yeah, this is going to be the main shirt, my hero shirt. So for now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to just measure how much fabric that I need for the sides. So let's do that real quick. Since every shirt is different, we have to do that. Okay, so I am at 27 inches from the shoulder seam down to the bottom here. So 27 inches times 2, because we're going to need it for the front side and the back side, and then we're going to have to take that measurement and double that for the other side. Cool. All right, so we're going to need to have it at least 54 inches long, our piece that we're going to add on both sides. That's super doable. All right, so we're gonna put, oh, I just hit myself in the face with it. All right, now let's get our pieces and see what we're working with. Okay, so this green piece, I only have a small tiny piece of it, so it's going to be used kind of like an accent to the entire thing. I'll probably have like one piece of accent on the front and one piece on the back, and this will also probably let me see what size I did on the scarf when I cut it in half, because I actually didn't measure it. Let's see. All right, so that ended up about 13 inches. Okay. How wide is this? 21? Okay. All right. All right, let's go to my next smallest piece and see what we're working with. All right, this looks like this might be a good piece for like the shoulder. So when I say the shoulder, it's gonna be like the top of the poncho sleeve, kind of like this. Yeah, I think that this is a good candidate for that. And let's see how wide it is. It's about 14 inches, so that's a good width. Oh, see, that's the one thing that's the one thing with me not changing back into my other pants, is I've got to make sure, one, I'm not rolling on my pants, and two, I don't knock over one of my tripods, which it would mainly be probably this camera here that I would knock over, since the other ones are there, but we're gonna do our best to not knock anything over. Okay, so if that's gonna be the top of one sleeve, nice. Then we will build around this. Let's see how much pink I've got. Now, another thing, and I talked about this earlier, another thing that I have been gravitating towards is exposed seams with my serger, which means that instead of doing it right sides together, I do wrong sides together and have the seam on the outside. But I do think that I am going to go and just do this the normal way and have the seams on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pink, and I am actually putting the seams that are already naturally made in the t-shirt, I'm putting those together. And I'm going to use my clips. Y'all will see me use these clips all the time, every day, all the doodah day. They're just so convenient. And I've had some of these so long, they're starting to snap. So like I'll use it and it'll just snap in my finger and it'll go flying across the room. And I'm like, well, I didn't ask for you to do that. I definitely did not ask for you to do that. But it's like, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, fine. Okay. All right, with this shirt, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna line up the bottom edges. And again, I like to use a hem or an edge that's already finished whenever I can. So we'll take these that I clipped before. And we'll just use our existing pieces as kind of a template. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another thing too that I've noticed that I've kind of been like going towards is in addition to the exposed seams, having raw edges on some of my items. But with this one, we'll do things a little differently. Okay. All right. So I said that for each side of this, I'm going to need at least 54 inches of material. And I'm probably way past that already for the one side. Let's just measure my pieces. All right, so the blue one, 22. All right, that's about 37. 37.57 if I do one side of this green. Okay. All right, cool. Well, that means I'm going to split this green in half and I'm going to add it to what we've already got. Now, I did say that I was going to use that blue as the top part of the shoulder. So I might have to also split this again depending on where I'm going to use this fabric. Here I am, surprised you're still going. Hey, what's going on? Yes, I am still here. I've been doing a couple of hours, so, you know, I got a little ways to go. But how you doing? How you doing, old Crafty and Chic? How you doing this evening? And yeah, like I was telling everybody, I got the chat on the screen, so YouTube and Twitch can see each other. So yeah, I'm fancy now. In case you didn't get the memo, I'm fancy. I'm really not. That's a complete joke. It's a complete joke. But I am very glad that you were able to make it. So, but yeah, we're making a poncho style shirt similar to this one, just in a patchwork style. So that's what we got going on right now. But yeah. All right, we're splitting this shirt open. Yeah. Okay. So let's see about putting this right sides together like this. And we're gonna clip our hems together. And we're gonna prepare our pieces and then we'll get the serger back out and then we'll combine everything together. All right, so I got that seam to do and this seam to do. So for now, we'll set that to the side. I'm gonna turn this light off on that machine. What'd she say? Do not scratch. Oh, Scrappy, you're too kind. You're too kind. I I don't know. Like sometimes I get in my head and I'm just like, but yeah, no. That is definitely a trait that I'm working on. I think that's probably going to be one of those lifelong skills. One of those lifelong things to try to be like, yeah, you know, I think I might be a little fancy, but you know, not to be cocky either. Like I don't think I don't know. That's just not my style to be all like, I mean, confidence and cockiness, that's different. So there are definitely some things where I'm just like, okay, I think I do know what I'm doing. I will say upcycling, to me, upcycling is something that I still feel like is very new to me, just from coming from the quilting world. Quilting is just different. It's just a different vibe. So, but I've learned a lot in the past couple years that I've been upcycling. So I think I'm also finally starting to nail down like the things that I want to do. Like for the longest time, I didn't really mess with knit fabric or t-shirts because I was just like, oh, everybody always talks about how terrible they are. But I mean, I have my serger, and my serger makes quick work of it. So let's see, we're gonna go 18 and a half. That piece will be a little bit short, but I'll use that for something. All right. Ow. Let me just knock my hand around while I'm trying to get things sewn. All right, what I like to do is I like to use like a piece, if I'm, you know, making some patchwork, is I'll use a piece that I cut and I'll use that as a template to cut my other pieces. So we'll just go ahead and use this as the template to cut these other ones and try to avoid these shoulder seams, because ain't nobody got time for all that. All right, so if I line this up, all right, we'll go to 20 and a half. All right, and these ones that I'm pulling out with the neck like this, I may have to end up incorporating them into the design again, with me pulling that other shirt out to use it, this one back here. What is that? Oh, no, we're not updating anything right now, computer. I'm in the middle of a stream. We're not trying to update anything. My computer's like, hey, this application has an update. So what? All right, let's make this a little bit straighter. Just a little bit. Let's get this. We'll get this ruler out. Just so that it's easier to sew. I mean, I could sew it all wonky and cattywampus like that, but All right, 21. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, and then we'll use that as just a little pop of color. And we'll go ahead and clip this and cut this, just like that. Where do my clips go? Here we go. Clip that. Clip that. All right, and then we can put some pink here. Oh yeah, I like how this is coming together. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you see that? Oh yeah. It's so much brighter, like in person, than what the camera shows. Like, it's so much brighter. Okay, let's see what measurement that we're at right now. We are at approximately 25 inches. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of a different method. Mainly because, let me go over my my thought process and how this is looking. So on the one side, I have 3 big pieces. Can y'all see? Okay, y'all can see. I got this piece, I got the blue, I got the pink. So the idea for the sleeve would be something like this. So that would be one side and this would be one side. So it's 3 big pieces. Now on my other side, since I'm using kind of the scraps of the shirts, it's a little bit more patchworky. So like I've got these 3 smaller ones, and I'm essentially gonna need 3 more smaller ones to, yeah. Is that, what's up, cat girl? It is me, it is I in the flesh, streaming again. What is up with that, huh? Did you ever think you'd see me again? Also, as you can see on my screen, I on YouTube knows me as a Secondhand Stitches. I used to be Festina. I did do a rebrand. So, but on Twitch, I did not rebrand that yet. That'll probably come later, but they always come back. I mean, it's true. I mean, I saw you streaming like a few months ago, and I was like, what is going on here? So yeah, we do always come back. So, but how you doing? How are you doing this Thursday afternoon? You see what I'm doing. I'm doing some lovely sewing and upcycling because that's what I'm obsessed with recently. But yeah, how you been? She said they all come back. They always come back. Yeah. Yeah, we do always end up coming back, don't we? Yeah. But hey, at least now I've got a dual thing going on. I got the YouTube and I got the Twitch. So, yeah. So that's double the pleasure, double the fun. Am I right? Something like that. Yeah. Did that just... Okay, well, luckily I'm cutting that already, so no big deal. Let's see. Hanging in there, not sure if you heard what happened. Been rough now, slightly okay. Oh, oh my God. What are you doing? Stop. Can I sit that there and it be out of the way? No. I gotta figure out a better place to put my phone. Because right now it's sitting in the tray of my serger and it's in an awkward spot. I need to get me, I've got a screw right here. I need to mount something for my phone so I can have it in front of me. But I don't know if I knew what's been going on in the past couple of years. I mean, I know that you definitely had some rough times like a few years ago, but I mean, that's good that you're at least slightly better. You know, slightly better is progress. I know, like honestly, hey, you know what? Look, let's just put it in the tripod. The only thing about it is that I just don't have a lot of space. That's my biggest thing. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. See? Look at that. Boom. Boom. Now let's make the feet small. And let's sit it over here. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. I can at least see what's going on here. But like phone holders are small and cradle like. Well, you know, I also have I have like the phone holder for like my neck. Like if I wanted to do like vlogging or something. I don't know where I'm vlogging to, but yeah, I do have one of those neck holders as well. But that's be way like obtrusive for this. So anyway. What is the grain direction doing on this shirt? What is happening? Wait a minute. Oh, this must be why this shirt was in the bins or something. All right, let me see if I can get y'all to see this. Okay, so you see this shirt, you see this piece of shirt that I'm holding up? This is gonna be, y'all are not gonna be able to see this. Okay, so like the grain direction of the fabric is like going this way, which is normal. You know, the grain line is going this way. On the back, it's like sideways. It's like instead of it going like this way, it's like on the bias. It's like sideways. Maybe that's intentional, but I don't think so. I just went to start cutting it and I'm like, why is it doing that? Anyway, weird. Now I don't even want to use this piece. I'm using it anyway. Please don't screw me over. I feel like it's gonna screw me over. I don't think I want to use it. I don't think I want to use it. So, oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That is a lot of stuff going on. That is, wow, that is intense. But you got the cats and your puzzles. Hey, you got to take your wins when you can. So, damn, I did not know that all that was going on with you. Wow. But yeah, you know, the cats and the puzzles. Golly, I haven't done a puzzle in so long. For those of you on YouTube, well, y'all know, y'all were here last time. Anyway, my streaming on Twitch journey started with jigsaw puzzles. So, you know, Cat Girl knows, like, we bonded over puzzles way back in the day. But, hey, puzzle content. I'm all about that life. All about that life. Yes. I have not done a puzzle in a very long time. Very long time. I have some that I haven't done. I've just been really into the sewing stuff and really into YouTube and things like that. So, yeah. Can I use this one? How long is this? 20, okay. Damn, I guess I'm gonna use the blue. I don't think it's gonna screw me over. Hopefully it won't. My last puzzle. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, no, my last puzzle, I couldn't even tell you. I'd have to, like, go back to my VOD library. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see, are we there yet? Are we close to 54 inches? We're close, but we need another piece. So let's just add the rest of that tie-dye piece that I had, and I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, the iPad. Oh, cat girl. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm just trying, you know, like, things are just so chaotic, just in general. And it's like, I've always just, with the YouTube, like, I really just want to, like, teach people, like, give people the confidence to, like, be able to just try things on their own. Like, be like, oh my God, sewing is so intimidating. Hey, I'm trying to just make it easy peasy to where it's not that, you know, difficult. So the little tutorials that I do, just trying to make it easy for everybody to try sewing, because I think everybody should at least try it. Let's try it. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to puzzle content, okay? Like, I am here for it. And yeah, I got you. If I'm able to watch and I'm not, like, doing something like this, then I got you. Damn, why did I not put this phone in this thing earlier? It's literally been sitting right off of, like, in this little holder. And I could have been, like, looking at it and not having it down in this little gutter over here. Oh, cat girl coming in, saving the day. Saving the day. All right. All right, let's get my serger back out. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Now I'm a little bit, I guess I can unplug it. So now I can't just. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, you got to figure, hey, you know, that was the iPad days were epic though. Cause I mean, you just be on the floor with your iPad, just like rocking it out and be like, she just on the floor. Yeah, she just on the floor. Doesn't matter what else is going on. She got it. So yeah, you know, that's what's up. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing over here. All right. Yeah, you can kind of see. But yeah, that's like, I was talking about this on Tuesday about how I've watched so many YouTube videos about like how to grow on YouTube, how to start a YouTube, how to do this, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, one of the biggest things is like every person will always say is just like start with what you got. You know, not saying that you're doing YouTube, but like, you know, with your starting back with Twitch, just whatever you got, shoot, just use that. Yeah, I could see that being a pain for your back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I think back to some of my earlier streams and I think about the laptop that I used. I mean, that thing, it got me through. It got me through. It got me started. I mean, yeah, like it came through with it. Oh, you know it was chugging along. You know it was chugging. Yeah, that, as we say in the South, bless his heart. You could make s'mores with the exhaust. All right, y'all, here's one side. I just went ahead and kept the big pieces as is. So this will be one side of the shirt. So I'm gonna put this behind me like that. Could smell the motor from 5 houses away. Oh. Hey. Yeah. But, you know, eventually got upgrades, you know, was able to get monitor and get like a streaming chair. Like that was epic. Like, yeah. Took a lot of hard work. I mean, a lot of dedication and time went into, you know, streaming schedule and content and all that. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I've really just been in this kick of doing these. It's just so cool because like I mean, there's just so many t-shirts at thrift stores. So freaking many. It's crazy. I was like, if I can like make a dent in like just a few t-shirts and try to do something that's a little bit different, but that still like keeps them out of a landfill a little bit longer, then I'm gonna try it. So yeah, I've also been back onto posting on TikTok. I am on day 6 in a row of posting. I'm just posting shit that I make. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, let me get close to the camera. If you want to follow me on TikTok, I'm secondhand_stitches, just a little shameless plug right in there. You can follow me to see just some little features of things that I make. I'm gonna put these pants on there. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I turned one of my old skirts into these pants that are all flowy and twirly. So yeah, but a little self plug. You can find me on TikTok. See the eyebrows? Okay. All right, I'm done being weird. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I know. Like, listen, I'll see people on TikTok and they find like those stores that are just like, yeah, they're like really just kind of like, what in the hell is this? Um, and like whenever we like go thrifting, like we want to have like a thrifting day, we can't even like do it locally. We have to like go like away. Like we have to go like to another state pretty much to like find anything that's worth the shit. So yeah, I know I feel you on that. All right, I'm gonna get this last little piece here, and then we'll see how things are looking. And yeah. What was the name again? I was focusing on the eyebrows. The name. You're really focusing on the eyebrows. It should be secondhand_stitches on TikTok. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. But my icon, if you look on my screen now, the icon that's in the very top right corner, that is my icon on YouTube. And on most of the places online, like on my website and stuff, is my little icon is that rainbow thing. I drew that in Illustrator one day because I was like, I just really like rainbows and I want one. So that's what I did as my logo, was just a little hand-drawn sketch of an abstract rainbow. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. All right. So we got, this is the main shirt. And we have the one side that is folded in half that looks like this. We could do it either this way or this way. And then the other piece, where's the other piece? This one. It's folded in half. This one's gonna have the green in it. Oh, I did not even realize this was the back of the shirt. I guess that would make sense. Huh. Look, I just turned the shirt around and saw that this was the front. This is the back. But hey, it still works though. But yeah, so it'll probably be like this. And yeah, I'm still gonna use this as like the front. Yeah, who doesn't love a horror film? I mean, I know some people don't do horror films, but we do in this household. Okay, so yeah, this side on here, this side on here. Let's see if I can hold it all together. So then it'd be a poncho shirt like this. Yeah. 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 Okay. And yeah, just so that you can kind of get an idea. Well, there you go. But yeah, so that's how the shirt will look. Okay. I don't know where to sit this. Okay. I don't do scary. Who doesn't love rainbow? Yeah, exactly. You know, the rainbows. Like I'm all about the rainbows. I don't do scary movie. My man puts on movie says it's scary. It knows about a case where and then it ends up being scary. Oh no, Scrappy. Oh no. Rainbows are great, very colorful. Only complaint, I never get the pot of gold at the end. Yeah, you know, that is true. That is true. There's no, there's usually no pot of gold, unfortunately. I watched the trailer case and it's scary. Scrappy said it's scary. I am not for that life. Yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, it's like, I'm not about that life. No, I feel you. I understand. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But like me, for instance, like I don't do rom-coms. Like I don't do romantic comedies. They're just too corny for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. If, you know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. It's just not my thing. Like, it's just, I don't do any sort of rom-coms or like girly movies. I guess I don't know why. I just don't. That's just never been anything that I've gravitated towards. So horror movies and comedy are pretty much, and like, I mean, drama's okay, but yeah, like usually like a comedy, like I'm trying to laugh, you know, I'm just trying to, yeah, it could be dark comedy, but yeah, that's just kind of that's my vibe. So, but yeah, true. Rom-coms are scary. And he went to bed and left me alone with the movie. Case 30. Yeah, I think it's case 39. That sounds right. The only description given is graves. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, like I said, it really is subjective. I mean, it could be like, yeah. So It's all good. Golly, I love that the chat is on the screen. It makes things so much easier. Um, and I guess technically I could probably make it bigger. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, no, I understand. No, I completely understand that. It's like, I guess it's one of those things to where it's like with the horror movies, it's like, there's like this thing going on, this storyline, and like, sometimes there's some of those movies that are like based off of like true events as well. And it's like, you get like the resolution at the end and you're like, huh, okay. Like it's all like this twisted kind of story and you're just like, oh, okay. That's why X, Y, and Z happened. So yeah, no, I do understand. Yeah, no, you like that? You like the stretch out? Yeah, fancy. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And you should be able to read it too. I mean, it's just a little small on my phone, but I mean, it's okay. That's all right. Alien was good. You should watch Aliens, also classic. Oh yeah. Look at y'all talking to each other through platforms. I love this so much. Gosh. I love this so much. So cool. Well, anyway, y'all, it's 8:20 p.m. and I am gonna go. I thought about it at 7:15. I was like, I didn't even take like a break after an hour, which is what I was gonna do to like drink some water and just kind of rest my voice. But yeah, I've not had a break. Like I've got my water over there, but anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish this probably off stream. I don't have an established stream schedule yet, but I think I could probably swing at least one day a week, if not two, depending on what's going on. But yeah, no, I really wanted to push myself to do the 2 days, and I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that I was able to get this going. But I should push. I'm gonna watch this person suffer. What? Y'all are great. Y'all are absolutely great. It's so cool. I'm so glad to see everybody come up. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I will let y'all know when I stream again. We're gonna tentatively say that it's gonna be a Tuesday or Thursday of next week. But if you follow me on the school platform, I'll post it there. I'll post it on YouTube. So if you follow me on YouTube, I'll post it in Discord for my old Twitch people. But yeah, I'll be around. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. I will see y'all next time, and I hope that you have a great evening.